Hey guys, it's Julian here with another anime review. Hey, you, get off of my computer. I need it to make this review. Look, you don't need your computer right now. I'm busy playing MMOs right now. Leave me alone. How long do you intend on playing an MMO on my computer? I've been doing this for the last couple of months. Haven't you noticed I've been in your videos less and less recently and haven't been haggling you as much? Huh. Now that you mention it, I hadn't quite noticed that. Anyway, stop being an MMO junkie! You know, there's an anime called Recovery of an MMO Junkie. You know, you should maybe watch it, review it, and then give me some tips maybe. You know what? That idea might just work. Let's do just that. We're gonna review that anime today, and don't worry, I will save you. Yeah, roll the poster, go do your review. Alright, let's get started with the anime summary. Alright, so this anime follows the story of Moriko, who is a 30-year-old woman who ends up becoming a NEET. She ends up quitting her day job and just wants to play MMOs all night long. Well, that starts to run into problems when you kind of have to factor in she's got to eat and somehow get that in-game currency. So she makes weekly stops to go to the convenience store. That is where she starts to run into people, and you know, she's not the greatest person, so she doesn't know how to properly interact with them. Throw into the mix that she runs into an old work colleague, Homura, who just wants to make her life a little miserable. No, she doesn't quite understand that and know that, but it's not even her life that Homura is trying to make miserable. He's actually trying to make Yuta's life miserable. Yuta is a guy that actually runs into Moriko at said convenience store and kind of falls for her and wants to get closer to her. But little does he know that he has already been playing with her for years already, and not even in their current MMO, but in their previous one as well. Yuta is actually the first one to discover and understand this mystery, but doesn't quite tell Moriko about it. So the majority of the anime follows around Moriko trying to understand what is going on. And soon she realizes that her party, she actually knows in real life. Isn't that a shocker? Let me put this out there, and as a huge disclaimer, no, this probably does not happen in real life often. Your online raiding party probably are not going to be composed of people you know in real life unless you've already pre-established that. So, sorry for those misconceptions there. It is what it is. See, who needs real life anyway? Play MMOs, meet your partner in MMO, meet up in real life, get married, fall in love, all done. Yes, that would be the dream, right? You find your wife in an MMO game. Let's move past that because, you know, that ain't happening for you. Anyway, getting back to the main story. Well, that's it. There isn't quite much to it. This anime isn't even traditional in the sense that this only has 10 episodes in its core main story, and a overall 1 side episode, making it a grand total of 11 episodes. That extra special episode really doesn't even add much progress to the main storyline's relationship. Like, it was really disappointing in the sense that, cool, in the first half, we got to see them build the computer together and you got more almost coupley moments, but the second half takes place in the MMO over a fantasy style. So we don't get to see much progress. And again, I don't know if this is because it's a quote-unquote light anime, but it would have been nice to see their relationship kind of grow further. We don't even get to confirm whether or not they actually start going out. We just confirm that there are feelings mutually on both sides of the party. But you know what? Maybe that kind of leaves it open-ended and maybe for a return. Who knows? There is also one more glaring problem with this anime is that Moriko is 30 years old when she decides to quit her job. That's fairly young, and I don't think she has an adequate amount of savings saved up that she could live the rest of her life, as she is, and still play MMOs all day long. So eventually she's gonna have to reintegrate into the workforce. What is that gonna look like? How is she gonna do that? But unless she marries Yuta, maybe he can provide for both of them and they can live happily ever after. If only that was a dream, right? Now see, isn't that the life? To come home and have a wife you can play video games with and MMOs? Oh, that's the life indeed. Anyway, it's time for Romance Corner, you know, my favorite segment, which works out on this special day, obviously. Alright, so let's talk about the main relationship of the anime, Yuta and Moriko. They are a completely untraditional couple in the sense that it's not even much of a chase between the two of them. It's more of, well, Yuta sort of chases Moriko in real life, but once he kind of realizes that her in real life version and her in-game character are kind of tied together, he kind of puts two and two together and kind of lets the pieces fall into place. So I can't even really say there was more of a chase in their relationship. And I love how Moriko kind of threats over the idea of, oh crap, she plays a male in-game character while Yuta plays a female in-game character. I don't think it quite matters, to be honest, what character or gender you play in an MMO. There are arguments on either side. I don't quite care. But I thought it was kind of funny how she completely was stressing over the fact that she plays a boy online, but she's a girl in real life. What will happen? What will he think when it turns out he's doing the exact same thing? They have a lot of adorably coupley moments together, but sadly we don't get to see them as an actual couple. That is one of my griping things with them, is that I'd like to see them evolve together, because this isn't the more adult Japanese anime genre, so it would have been cool to see how an adult, neat couple would kind of get along together. That was more what I was hoping for, and I hope in the future we do get to see that. Again, I'm not overly optimistic, as I don't think this anime did quite as well. Are you seriously still gonna make me do the 3 reasons why you should be watching this anime? Fine, I will still do it. Okay, while I'm still gonna make you do the 3 reasons why, let me take point 1 from you. Just to let you get back to your game a bit, because you look like you're in the middle of something there. Alright, number 1 is this anime is sweet. Yuta and Moriko are an adorable couple, and their quirky little moments together makes it all the more sweeter. Their interactions, not knowing how to deal with real life, but you know, taking that after night darkness into your MMO, just completely dominating the world, grinding out monsters and getting that best loot, kind of really defines what a lot of couples are today. And it's just sweet to see how their relationship really works in their favor. And when they do meet up in real life, they're completely awkward as hell, but that makes it all the more sweeter. Alright, back to you for the rest. Number 2 is the beautiful visuals. Again, I always harp on an anime's art style, sometimes not fitting it properly, but a majority of the time working out well. This is another case. The anime art style that they have chosen perfectly fits the tones and setting for this anime, and like I said in the beginning, it's really sweet. The art style really helps keep it there. Number 3. I don't normally address this, but this anime has one stellar of an opening. I think the opening really helps define an anime, and this one really does hit that mark. It has a great upbeat song with, again, phenomenal points where it doesn't give away too much of the story, but there really isn't too much story to give away anyway. So therefore, the overall feeling was it had a great song choice for this style. Now I'm gonna go back to my MMO. See you guys later. Well, that about wraps it up for this anime review. I wasn't quite able to save him. Maybe I'll have to join him instead. So how about you guys put in the comments down below, what are your favorite MMOs? And maybe I'll join you guys and stream and we can play it together. Well, I'll leave that up to down to the comments to see what you guys think about that. Anyway, that about wraps it up for me. So see you guys in the next video. Take care.